Hello, my beautiful being of love and light, and welcome to today's Q&A. For today, we have 19 questions, so instead of doing an integration meditation, we're just gonna set a short intention for the information that's gonna come true to be in the highest and best interest for all the beings watching, for all the beings that are gonna watch, and for my highest self as well. Let's do 3 deep breaths. Great. Let's feel the joy. Let's feel the peace. Let's feel the calmness of this now moment. How wonderful it is that the only thing that exists is the right here and the right now. Then the only thing that matters is your higher self receiving these codes, is your physical vessel feeling relaxed, feeling safe, feeling comfortable, feeling willing to allow universal energy to flow through it, to allow divine love, divine joy, divine peace, and divine pleasure to bat you with its exquisite beauty. How wonderful it is to know that you can allow yourself to experience these high levels of existence just with intention and focused awareness alone. Feel the pleasure in your body. Feel how your muscles relax. Feel how divine, powerful, and blissful you are. Allow the divine energy to flow through your body, to activate you, to move your kundalini, to activate your third eye, to activate your legs, your arms, your feet, your belly, your hips. Activate you holistically. Now you're ready to receive the codes that are meant for you. Question number 1. How do I release resentments that are not allowing me to grow in other relationships? Beautiful question. And I congratulate you for identifying that these resentments are not allowing you to grow in your other projections of self or other relationships. Feeling so good. Realize that the only thing that is holding you back from allowing more divine love, more divine relationships, and more alignment with your higher self is your own resistance of releasing these past hurts, these past wounds. Look at all the beings that you feel have wronged you in the past, maybe a parent, maybe a sibling, maybe a friend from childhood, and take note of all the beings that come into mind when you feel these contractions and these resentments in your physical vessel as well as in your etheric body. And from this point of recognition, take a decision, take an action of, I'm gonna release these illusions. I'm gonna release these past wounds. I'm gonna come from the understanding that I chose these catalysts, I chose these lessons to transcend into higher levels of existence. I decided to incarnate on Earth to go through these highs and lows because it would be completely boring if I just came here on Earth and I was instantly in bliss. Right? So, come from that understanding and use the tool of writing down all the beings you have resentments towards, and then write a release for each of these beings. I release you. I forgive you. I see my part. I take responsibility for my own doing in the situation created. I know we're both catalysts for each other. I know we both chose each other to grow and ascend in this life movie, in this game of consciousness. Thank you for the pain felt. Thank you for the opportunity for me to grow. Thank you for the opportunity for awakening into higher levels of self. It's perfect. Everything that happened to you in your childhood growing up, it's absolutely perfect and divine into the lessons that you needed to integrate to become a light for the world, to become a light, a transmuter, for you to give these understandings and give this catalyst resolutions for other beings to join you into this amazing state of forgiveness, acceptance, and release. If you feel you need to do this every day, and write a letter to each of the beings you feel resented, and write an opposite forgiveness, acceptance, and a message of gratitude for the lessons learned until this permission slip is no longer needed and you can completely embody this understanding. That's completely fine. If you need to find a friend or a person that can serve as holding space, as a soundboard for you to express these pains, for you to transcend these pains, feel free to do so. You know best what's the way for you to release those pains, for you to bring a different perspective, an uplifting perspective, and free yourself. Why carry these pains? Why not free yourself? You're powerful enough to realize in this now moment that you're already free, that nothing that happened to you is here in the present. It's all a past scene of consciousness. And every time you go back to it, and every time you remember it, you recreate that past. Quit trying. Let go of the stories. Come to the here and now. Here and now, everything is perfect. Here and now, the only thing that's happening is you listening to this Q&A. You in this trance state. You in this delicious beingness. Nothing else matters. That's your answer. Hi Nikki, you're really inspiring. Thank you. I would like to know more about universal love, Tantra, and how to ascend. More about twin flame information. Beautiful. For twin flame information, I answered 2 questions in my past Q&A. I will link it here if you wish to watch and embed those codes. Universal love and Tantra. Beautiful. This has been a new exciting journey for the avatar Nikki into discovering these high states of ecstasy, pleasure, and joy increase and increase and increase. Tantra is just a way of being in the world. Universal love and pleasure can be found in every second of your existence. It's a way of seeing universal love, as you mentioned, not as a sense of possession or attachment into another physical vessel, another avatar of self. It's not the love you feel for your partner. It's not the sexual attraction you feel for your partner or for another being. This universal love or Tantra is a way of you to not only love yourself more, but feel love, excitement, passion, and pleasure with everything that you do in your day. When you're dancing, you feel like you're making love to the dance. When you're eating, you feel like you're making love to that food. How you can reach these states of gratitude instead of just going and eat in a rush, bring presence into everything that you're doing in your day. Look at the food, smell it, see it, taste it, the senses, appreciate the beauty, the colors. There's intrinsic beauty and exquisite deliciousness in everything that surrounds you in your day. Tantra is a way of being in the world, a way for you to not only see this passion, this love, and this sexual energy and divine energy with another physical vessel, thinking that that's the only way for you to receive pleasure. Tantra is a way for you to become the pleasure. You are the pleasure. You are the powerhouse. You are the golden flow of delicious energy. Imagine yourself being this golden fountain of exquisite running river of gold, and you are that. And everything you touch, every being you interact with, everything you eat, everything you do, when you dance, when you write, when you work, when you call a friend, everything comes out of this exquisite golden river of light. And when you come from that point of being, everything you do becomes a pleasure. Every second of your life, you feel like you're seeing everything in HD. But it's a decision that must be made to detach from the past conceptions of love being possession, love being just you owning another being. This is my girlfriend, this is my boyfriend, this is my husband, and that's the only way for me to feel sexual passion and love. And that's not love. That is possession, that is agreement, that is a soul contract in which both beings are learning, teaching, or finding a mutual benefit from that alignment in that moment. They're both giving and receiving, which is completely beautiful. But you can find this unconditional love in every being you encounter, in everything you wish to practice and embody during your day. More information of this topic will come through Vessel Nikki in future videos. So stay tuned. Hi Nikki, I'm loving all your tantric dances. Thank you. Do you teach this form of dance exercise? Well, everything you learn, it's something you can teach, right? Nikki is feeling, as it was said in the previous answer, a lot of more increased sexual energy, divine energy, crown chakra energy, and activations in her spine kundalini, as she allows higher and higher divine energies to come through her and flow through her like the golden river of exquisite pleasure into the sessions and the beings she talked to. The more beings she talked to and the more beings she can induce this healing, she can give this healing, transfer these energies, the more her energy is increased. And that results on these spontaneous spirit dances, which are beautiful. It will ascend, it will transform, it will transmute into probably a series of dances. So that's a great idea. Thank you for the idea. And it could be teach. At the moment it's spontaneous, but we'll give her the codes to allow the being that wants to reach these high levels of ecstasy and pleasure to realize that it's just a flow of aligning the divine energy to come through the vessel. Doing some of Nikki's kundalini activations, she's gonna put out there more meditations for you to allow more of this divine energy. And then when you receive those activations, you can find a music, you can find something that you resonate with, where you feel like your body wants to move, wants to dance, and then you remove all thoughts, all perceptions, all desires, all illusions from your observer, from your mind. And you become a clean vessel for the universal energy to move through you and dance your body. So you see, it's not Nikki dancing, it's the universal energy dancing through Nikki. But yes, we will give her a way of integrating these dances into a form that is more teachable, and for the beings that are open to it to receive it and also enjoy these pleasures of being. For now, we will suggest the Kundalini meditations that she will further upload. That's your answer. Hi Nikki, would love to learn more about Tantra. What's a good resource? Well, apparently there's a lot of demand for the Tantra energy and the Tantric videos. As it was said, more will come, more information will be delivered through my vessel, and not only dances but tantric activations in the meditations. The last one was with the intention of not only activating your energy centers, but you're gonna learn through the meditation to move that energy into your arms, into your feet, into your knees, into your hips. It's gonna be a way for you to expand that energy from your lower centers, your heart centers, and your crown, all aligned in exquisite harmony, for you to know how to increase these energies in your body for the tantric dances, for creating, for manifesting, for increasing your life force energy in anything you wish to create in your life. Tantra energy, energy healing, and all these embodiments can be used for transmuting these energies into whichever you wish to create. Beautiful. Thank you for your receptivity. Hi Nikki, do you meditate or use plant medicine at all? I love your energy. Thank you so much. Well, I don't use plant medicine. I've been sober for a long time, and my truth and philosophy of teaching is one in which you don't need external psychedelics, external plant medicine for you to allow these higher states. Feel free to do so if that's your calling. If you feel it's in resonance and alignment with your being, then that's amazing. There's no right or wrong. But what Nikki suggests is for you to allow these states to come naturally through you. For you to learn how to dissolve distortions, illusions, fears, resentments, judgments, using the practices and tools that she provides, or through a session with her, so she can transfer you this energy and do healing in all your centers, because we're allowing her to do more and more of energy transfers. And that way, you're gonna reach a state of no mind, a state of void, a state of nothingness, in which you're gonna allow your vessel to be completely empty for divine energy to flow through, as the Kundalini, as the Tantra activations. You know, you see. You see. Same thing. What psychedelics or plant medicine or drugs do is they bring you into higher and outer states of being in which there are no fears, there are no illusions, there are no doubts, so you can completely embody universal energy. It can be beautiful for a being that has a lot of trauma and feels that having a microdose of mushrooms or and Nikki has never done it, but if the being wants to have a microdose of something to sense how this feels and have that breakthrough or that realization or opening that portal, that void for seeing, wow, this is possible, this is the natural, blissful, delicious state of being, then that's fine. But not getting addicted to it or not seeing that as the only way for the being to reach these higher states of being. It's a permission slip. But isn't it beautiful for you to allow yourself to feel these higher energies, these states of unconditional love, pleasure, joy, and infinite peace, doing the work, doing the play. Work, play, it's the same thing. Allowing yourself to release anything that's blocking you, allowing yourself to bring awareness of your contractions. And devotion through the practice. The second part of your question, do you meditate? Yes, right now I live in what I call a constant state of contemplation. Mostly everything I do is divine presence expressing itself through me. And if I wish, I can just stay staring at a wall or at an at an incense or at my balcony and the buildings, and just be there and lose the sight in nothingness and just enjoy the peace and enjoy the void, enjoy the God consciousness. But it took some time in the linear for Nicky to allow herself this instant, I choose to be in the nothingness, I choose to be in the void, I choose to be in God consciousness, and boom, she instantly bilocates herself there. You can read and learn more about bilocation in a video I will link here too, or in one of the chapters of my book for free on my website. So you can learn how to bilocate. But if you want to allow these states of contemplation, then a meditation practice is suggested, is recommended. Nicky is going to be uploading more and more meditations, improving the quality, so you're going to be able to get into this deep trance. It's good to do beyond the veil meditations into the void meditations and energy-centered activations meditations, because when you align your energy centers, you allow more life force energy to flow through you, and then you can use that life force energy to do an into the void meditation, into the absolute meditation of nothingness. And you can transmute and channel that life force energy into getting out of your body, into astral traveling, into going and experience the deliciousness of no mind, no thoughts at all, just pure nothingness. How delicious that feels. So I'll also link the meditations that are suggested to allow these higher states of being. Hi Nicky, can you give me some advice on obsessive thoughts while starting your spiritual awakening process? Let me tap into your essence, into your energy. I feel, and there's no I, it's felt that you are in perfect alignment of your path in the moment when you are starting your spiritual awakening, or what we call the realization that you are more than your physical vessel and you're actually a spirit inhabiting a body. It's completely normal that you are gonna fluctuate and you're gonna have what humans call a dark night of the soul. All the preconceptions of your past identity, of the self that you thought you were, all the fears, all the doubts, all the life movie that you have created till this moment has to dissolve, has to shrink, has to be left aside for you to allow more and more of your divinity, more of your higher self, more of your alignment. So if you receive those thoughts, find that completely perfect alignment, perfect timing for you to unfold more and more higher states, and the practice of gratitude, neutralize, transform. Gratitude, neutralize, transform. You feel the thought, feel the contraction, and you say, thank you so much, higher self. Thank you so much, hologram of reality, for this contraction. You are showing me something that's coming up for me to transcend, for transmuted. Now you are in neutrality. Thank you. Allows neutrality. When you're in neutrality, and even if you have to do it 10 times, 15 times during your whole day, when this contraction comes up with this distortion, with this negative thought, thank you so much, thank you so much, thank you so much. Even if you're in pain at that moment, thank you so much. Do a heart healing meditation, thank you so much. Thank you so much. You know, you're not really into it, but you keep trying. Thank you so much for showing me. Watch a movie, call a friend, do a dance, do something you enjoy, and keep saying thank you so much. When you feel the energies a bit uplifted, say, am I willing to transcend this? Yes. Am I willing to transcend this? Yes. You see, codes and words. Words are just codes. When you say yes with the energy behind of allowing, yes. Am I willing? Willingness calibrates higher than gratitude. Gratitude, and then you go to willingness. Am I willing to transcend? Yes. Am I willing to transcend? Yes. Until you feel that it dissolves, it feels lighter, the distortion feels lighter, the illusion feels lighter. You recognize that it's a fear, false evidence appearing real. It's an illusion. And then you release after you feel an uplift from the gratitude and then from the willingness, you're ready to create an opposite affirmation or an opposite reality from that fear. An example is if the fear that comes up would be, am I losing my old identity? How I'm gonna create new friends into my reality? What are these beings into my reality gonna think now that I'm into spiritual awakening and all this new age stuff, right? Thank you so much for showing me what I need to transcend the whole day. Then, am I willing the whole day? And then when you feel willing, you say, I know that I project everybody into my reality, and I know that by me allowing myself to be in my truth and express my higher self, I'm going to project the beings that are going to be in alignment with my divine energy and with my truth. And this is just words that Nicky uses. You do it as in a sense that something you can embody and understand and feel you relate to. If you need to say, I know I'm going to create new friends, or I know I'm going to hang out with new people, Nicky just uses transcendental terms. Then use it. And write it in journaling, write it in reminders. There's beauty in being a transmuter of energies. You're going to become a master of mastering distortions, seeing what comes up, gratitude, willingness, transmute and transcend. And that's the process. Thank you for your question. Okay. I've seen, hi Nicky, your meme with the monks, and was interested when you said you were in your 900,000 lifetime. That was a joke. I love memes. You see, when you're in these higher states of being, life becomes a joke. Like everything's just funny because you can see the context in everything. So just keep doing enlightenment jokes. I love it. And if you have some, I love them. Send me all the memes. Send me to my DMs, to my email. I love to see enlightenment memes. Anyways, I have had my own astral experiences, astral travel, and want to get more in tune with who I am, where I am from my past lives. That's beautiful. And actually, I've been talking to a being that was suggesting a creation of a webinar, seminar webinar, because we're not gonna do retreats just yet, but we're gonna be able to do it in person eventually. And to take the beings that are into that astral traveling, astral projection, going into the mothership, meeting your galactic family, going through other planets. That's exploring not the physical vessel, not the mind, not the observer. The observer is the mind. That would be exploring the witness consciousness, for you to experience the first glimpse of nothingness, the first glimpse of your multidimensionality, which was very healing for Nicky. When she was able to experience her multidimensional past parallel lives, that gives an amazing sense of healing, empowerment, transcendental state. You can anchor more and more that you're not your body. So it's a great permission slip, it's great practice, it's great fun. And you get to learn how to use more your mind's eye, how to get more visuals, how to bilocate, how to become more psychedelic, being sober, which is great, right? So you can contact a past life regressionist, Dolores Cannon specialist. I can hook you up with one person if you wish. But we're gonna also create webinars or Zoom calls in which we're gonna bring, and I'm tapping into this, how cool, I'm seeing it, it's already happening. We're gonna bring several beings, we're gonna take them into a deep meditative state, and we're gonna guide an astral traveling projection for the being to go through other planets, to go and meet galactic family, to explore past lives. And it's gonna be, wow, I'm seeing it, a really healing, empowering experience that's gonna bring you back to earth with new realizations and with the understanding of how to do this. So if you're interested in that, also send me an email and I'll add you to the list and let you know when we have the webinar structured. Beautiful. Okay. Hi Nicky, I'm having a hard time keeping my vibration high due to all the violence happening around me. Brothers and sisters getting killed. What can I do? I feel like I am fluctuating between the 3D and the 4D, and it's such an emotional roller coaster. Beautiful question. Thank you for expressing yourself. Thank you for your honesty. As an empath, Empath is just a word we're going to use to describe your state of being in the moment. Your state of being in the moment is you're being really receptive to the energies around you. You're being presented with a test for you to master more your energy. Nicky also believed she was an empath for so long, but why believe you're an empath and you get affected by external energies when you can believe that you're a master of your energy? See the difference in the resonance of these two words? I'm an empath, so I need to protect my energy. You're always working constantly into seeing how to manage your empath abilities or your extrasensory abilities, or you can switch that line, that word, into I'm the master of my energy, I'm the master of my field, I'm so in unconditional love, presence, and mastery that nothing that happens outside of me affects me. You need to realize that it doesn't matter what's happening in the outside world. You're doing a disservice to humanity if you let that something that's happening outside of you affects your energy, affects your mastery, affects your alignment. Why? Because feeling bad for something that happens, or feeling sorrow, or feeling despair, is not going to allow you to stand in your light, in your confidence, in your security, for you to become a light worker, to transmute those energies, to wake up more people, to bring more light, to make sure that there are going to be more and more beings that are going to be service to others instead of service to self. So there are going to be less killings, more love, heaven on earth. So practice releasing the belief of being an empath, which we can tap that you believe you are, and practice more saying, I'm an energy master. I'm the master of my energy, the master of my field, and if I let energies outside of me to move me out of my center and alignment, I would be doing a disservice. I stay in my center, I stay in my alignment, and that way I can become a beam of light, a beacon of light, to bring more light, more awareness, and more service to others' energy to planet Earth. That's beautiful. And what was the next thing? Yeah, fluctuating from the 3D and the 4D, it's completely fine. It's beautiful where you are in your process. Nicky spent 2 years in that fluctuation when she was in the 12-step group. It was the bridge that she took to go from 3D to 4D. And it's completely beautiful. Enjoy the process. Whenever you feel that you get out of alignment, I'm back in the 3D, but that's amazing. I'm learning, I'm ascending, I'm allowing. Use the process that was given to the other guy. Thank you, gratitude, neutralize, transmute, and transcend. Thank you, am I willing? And then use the opposite, what was just given to you. I'm the master of my energy. Over and over, and have fun in the process. Enjoy it, even when you get out of your alignment. Believe me, when you reach complete bliss, peace, unconditional love, moment to moment, for eternity, you're gonna be like, oh, this is cool, but now what? Life gets too easy. Just spoke to a friend that this week that reached that state, and he spent 4.5 years in silence and bliss, and then he told me life just got too easy. He's also a spiritual teacher, and he was like, yeah, it got too easy. I needed to create more bumpy roads, excitement, right? So enjoy where you are in your process. Enjoy it. Feel fun of it. Even if in the moment it doesn't seem fun and it seems painful, remember, pain or contraction is just an indication that you're not in truth. If something feels bad, feels contracted, it's not truth. Truth makes you feel good. Truth brings you back to alignment. That's your answer, my energy master, that you are. Okay. Is anything possible? Beautiful question, short question to the point. And I'm gonna do the same thing. Yes. Anything's possible, my friend. But do you believe it is possible for you? That's your question. Hi, Nicky. When did you first start channeling or noticing your psychic abilities? Thank you for your question. Well, Nicky doesn't relate that much to her timeline of linearity, but if she has to tap into that, she would say that when she was 18, she started having automatic writing, encounters with angels, with guides, dreams, revelations, seeing orbs, seeing auras, etc. And this was in a process of 2 years of integrating those things, but at that moment she wasn't ready to share the truth, channel the light, and become of service. It was a test, it was a lesson for her to ascend to a different level. Then those psychic abilities were shut down because she had to go on a different mission. See how fun? It's just like a video game. You're like, video game part 1, okay, you get your psychic abilities, and then video part 2. You go on a different mission, and then it's like video game part 3, okay, psychic abilities restored. How fun. Oh my god. Well, anyways, wow, so much pleasure, so much joy, so much peace. Feel it, be open for it. Yes. Anyways, when the second time she received this again was in the linear last year in October 2019. She started receiving Kundalini activations, more extrasensory abilities, biolocation, channeling was coming through her. Suddenly she had a really wise voice of, at that point it was the Pleiadians. She started channeling the Council of Nine, and then she connected with the higher self and the oversoul. More of this in Nikki's timeline life story video, or the David R. Hawkins scale of consciousness video that I'm also going to link, or you can find here in the channel, where she explains the timelines of her story so you can best resonate and see that's also possible for you. But then she started receiving these messages, these codes, these abilities, and at that point, October 2019, she was ready. She made the decision to completely let go of her past identity and completely embody higher self. And that's when she started opening her throat chakra and sharing these truths. So you see, the lesson behind this mini version of the story is, doesn't matter when you get your activations, your psychic abilities, because you all have them. It's you being willing to be open them up, receive them, do more meditations, practice, do more automatic writing, trust the messages you receive. Say, I'm open for messages from infinite intelligence. I'm open for connection with my higher self and my guides. And I'm also going to create a higher self meditation so you can better connect with your guides and embody it for it to become your truth. Nikki could have embodied it in that timeline, and maybe she wouldn't have had to go in that different hell on earth mission that she had to go through to further receive the messages years after. But it's all a divine process. Everybody is in their own process of ascension, with their own karmic propensities, with their own abilities being activated slowly but surely. So it's just about the willingness for you to allow these abilities to come through you and embody them and share them. Nikki wants to empower you for you to share your truth. So, because the more beings that step into their truth, alignment, and their light, the faster we will create heaven on earth, which is already created. We're just recreating it for fun. How fun, right? Okay. Hi, Nikki. Can you please speak on protecting our energy with all the craziness going on in this world? I try to keep my emotions in check and know there is a bigger picture. Trying my best to balance my evolution while remaining grounded on this 3D reality. Beautiful question, my love. And it would be the same answer I gave for the being that was talking about fluctuating between 3D and 4D. And believing she was an empath. So use that same answer and apply it for any time that you wish to come back to your center. I'm an energy master. I'm the master of my emotions, because I'm not my emotions. I'm not my vessel. I'm not my mind. I'm not the observer. I'm not the witness. I am the God consciousness, the all that is. And I am the awareness beyond it. Sense into that activation right now. I'm going to give you a gift. I'm going to give you this activation. Feel the energy come into your body. Feel how the realization of the God consciousness is coming from my hands all the way through the screen from where you're watching this, listening to this, and you're going to receive the realization that you are all that is, that you are God consciousness. You're going to remember that you are it. And you are the awareness beyond it. You're the master of your energy. You're the master of your energy. And you can embody that alignment and stay in your center, stay in your truth, no matter what's going on in the outside world, because you understand and you know that the outer world is just a reflection of your inner reality. And the more you anchor that inner reality into a state of God consciousness and the awareness beyond it, the void, the nothingness, the absolute, the more you create beautiful heaven on earth. You feel this energy coming through your body. You feel it activating your third eye. You feel it activating your throat chakra. You feel it activating your mouth. You feel tingles in your crown, in your throat, in your heart chakra, in all your centers. You feel tingles. You feel activations. You know you are it. You're it. Beautiful activation. Thank you for that question. You allowed beautiful things for a lot of beings. Okay. Are psychedelics good tools for exploring your mind? How amazing is that a lot of the beings are so aligned in their questions. I didn't read the questions before. I just select 18, 19 random questions, and I have sensed 3 questions about Tantra, 2 questions about psychedelics, 3 questions about 3D and 4D timeline jump. How beautiful it is that all the beings that I attract in this moment, that I project in my reality, you, my beautiful friends, are all aspects of my soul and are all in this same ascension process, experiencing the same things. How wonderful it is to know that we're all one. The answer, my dear love, is the same I gave to the guy that asked me if I explore plant medicine. You can use microdose if you wish to expand your consciousness. There's no right or wrong if you wish to do this, but we'll suggest for you to explore higher states of consciousness out of meditation and using the tools that we are providing. You are capable, worthy, and deserving to allow these God consciousness states with the power of your intention and yourself, higher self, upper S. From the power of your conscious awareness and your beingness, you're able to explore these higher states of being out of intention and devotion alone. Feels so good. Okay. Hi, Nikki. Hi. That's my kitty just in the door, just like, let me in, let me in. Like, I'm busy. You can hear. I want to learn more too. I want to learn more too. Yeah, let's all learn from each other. Beautiful. I love your energy. I love you. Beautiful sister of light. You inspire me to spread my loving light. Yes, spread the light. Thank you so much. Hope you have a beautiful Friday. It was just a loving letter. Sometimes this happens. Beautiful. Your energy of gratitude is, well, it's today is not Friday, but every day is just a now. So I just felt your gratitude and thank you so much. This being was referring on Tantra. Yeah, it was a Tantra post. So yes, those answers were given and more tantric meditations and tantric healings and techniques are going to be put on the channel. So stay pending, turn on notifications, little advertising in the middle of your transcendental session. Turn on notifications. But yes, more Tantra information is gonna come through Vessel Nikki for you to embody more pleasure, love, joy, and bliss. Hi Nikki, here are some questions for your Q&A. Ooh, thank you. Some practices I use to help raise my vibration are healthy eating, beautiful, exercise, meditation, beautiful, taking care of your physical vessel, meditation, taking care of your observer and your witness, sexual transmutation, beautiful, I have amazing meditation for it, using your sexual energy and transmuting it to become a life force energy of manifestation for creation of your deepest desires and your highest and most probable future. Let's see, affirmations and visualizations. I'm just doing divine meta commentary, reading and being like, yeah. Affirmations and visualizations are extremely powerful. The subconscious mind is just a door for infinite probabilities of the quantum field, and you can create an anchor. You can tap every image and visual you have. You're tapping into a probable future, into a timeline that can be anchored and created. See how beautiful it is? Take those visuals and choose which one you want to anchor more. And keep repeating and replaying the scenes in your mind's eye with high ecstatic emotions. You can use the morning activation meditation for that. Okay. And 6, surrendering the how to infinite intelligence. Can you elaborate on this and anything further that can help? How cool is that? I just been elaborating as I read it, and I didn't even knew you were going to ask me to elaborate. So hey, that's your answer. Divine synchronicity. Asking the how, surrendering the how. That's beautiful. You're doing it right. And you're using me right now just as a permission slip, as a confirmation for affirming you. Yes, you're doing it correctly. Exactly everything you said. The healthy eating, taking care of your physical vessel, not getting too attached to the vessel, just knowing that it's just the beautiful avatar that was given to you for you to express your divinity. And then using all those practices, and the most beautiful thing about your question was surrendering the how. You know, you're just letting the universe surprise you. That's why every time I make an announcement like, oh, my live Q&A is at 5:55, because this is what I feel today. Maybe I would wake up tomorrow and I will change my mind and do it in another time, or even not doing them at all. Surrender the how, surrender the structure. Surrender, become the flow of the field, become the field of unconditional love and consciousness, and then miracles start to happen. You will call them miracles at the beginning, but then it's just a constant state of being. My kitty's freaking out. Constant state of being of synchronicities and divine timing, just as the question that I received and the answers that came true. So surrender the how and be, universe, surprise me. Universe, I'm open for wonderful synchronicities, gifts, and blessings to come into my now moment. So good. Okay. What are your views on plant medicine? See, all of you are so connected. I suggest for all of you watching and all of you that send me the questions to join the Ascend Feminine community, because all of you are in the same process, asking the same questions. How wonderful would it be for you to connect and build this community? And eventually we're going to do an in-person retreat for all of us to have a deeper in-person connection. It's gonna be like hugging each other, la 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 la. Well, what are your views on plant medicine to help expand consciousness? The answer was already given. I have not taken in large doses for some time, just micro doses, but I feel I would like to stop this practice at some point and reach a more natural expanding of consciousness. Looking forward to your answers and another session with you soon. Much love. I love these beings so much, and if you're watching, I love you so much because you allowed me higher and higher states of energy transfer through your being, and you were able to experience the states of ecstasy just through a Zoom call, and there was a beautiful healing session. Let me tell you that you open a portal in Nikki's vessel for her to be able to do more energy transfer healing sessions and for more beings to experience the ecstasy that Nikki's feeling. So you're such a wonderful synchronicity and gift in Nikki's life. And that answer was already given. You're going to be able to reach a natural state of consciousness after now that I read your question. You just sent me an email saying that you use my DMT release meditation. You were able to find good headphones and actually get the visuals, get higher states of being, get and see the rainbows, see the butterflies, see the unicorns. Just an analogy, you can see anything you wish, but you can allow yourself through meditation alone, through the quieting of your mind, these higher states of being and non-being and visuals. And you don't need a plant medicine, you don't need mushrooms, you don't need psychedelics. You just need the willingness and the devotion to allow yourself to, through meditation and guidance, to allow yourself to these higher states of non-beingness. Beautiful. More will be created for this purpose, as now we see there's more demand. Sees divine energy trying to mix with like technicality and creating. There's more demand. I just picture an alien just like, oh, there's more demand on this on Earth. Noted. We'll create more. How can I achieve peace of mind? It is done. Boom. Peace of mind. Remove any distortion that doesn't allow you to feel peace. Close your eyes and feel how all these distortions are being cleared, how the illusions are being surrendered to the one infinite creator, and how there is just space, there is just nothingness, there is just unconditional love, bliss, pleasure, and joy. Nothingness, void. Nothingness, void. Infinite peace, infinite love, infinite joy. This is our gift to you. A lot of activations coming today. This is wonderful. Wow. Feels so light. Enjoy it. Enjoy. Let's see. Hi Nikki, I found you through your Facebook post and I love them. Thank you so much for your presence. How to embody my own feminine aspects of my personality more. Beautiful. Allow yourself to let go of structure sometimes. Allow yourself to heal the aspects of yourself that believe that you need to be in your masculine to feel safe. Forgive the masculine figure on your childhood upbringing. Use the quantum manifestation tools given by Nikki from us, the Pleiadians, for you to jump into a timeline in which you heal these wounds. We see that you haven't been able to allow more of that feminine energy because you have this distortion that you need to embody the masculine, because the masculine in your family, the perception and embodiment of the dad figure that was chosen for you in this incarnation didn't provide the safety that you wished, so you decided to embody more the masculine. Realize, dear one, that we love you so much. You're unconditionally loved, you're unconditionally taken care of, and that it's safe for you to allow us, allow infinity, allow infinite intelligence, the one infinite creator, to take care of you. And you can safely bring down your walls and allow your feminine energy to flow through you. Bring down your walls and allow the feminine energy to flow through you. You are safe to be in your feminine. You are safe to take out that inner child that's now healed. We heal your inner child right now. It is done. Wow. Wow, I'm amazed. This is beautiful. All the divinity that's coming through. Wow. Hi Nikki, I have more of a personal question. Maybe you could help me. I follow an energy healer on Instagram who has studied energy healing for 10 years. And recently, she had an ayahuasca ceremony that told her to remove her breast implants because it blocks the third eye. And now it's constantly on my mind because I also have breast implants, and I always had some feeling in me thinking that I shouldn't have them. But when I got them, I was in a whole other timeline. That's so cool. Yes, girl, you're learning. You were in a different timeline. Do you have any views on this? Do you think they could block the third eye? Let me tap into it. So, we see that only the belief that it may block your third eye would create that reality for you. You can choose the reality of your preference. You can choose to believe that the implants that you have were, in fact, implanted there in your physical vessel from another timeline, a different version of yourself. And from this point of conscious awareness, you can give light, love, and healing to those implants. And instead of fear, you can give them unconditional love and surround them with light and bless them. Bless those implants with your holiness. Make peace with the decisions that your past version of self did. And just feel infinite love, infinite peace, and infinite light. You see, you can create any reality you wish to experience. If the truth of this healer, spiritual Instagram healer, are that the implants were blocking her third eye, that was for her own path of ascension, that was her own truth. You see, you must have discernment into the truths of every being, even Basil Nikki, every being that says and allows teachings to come through it, because it's never the spiritual teacher is the one that's giving the teachings. The spiritual teacher is just being the vessel for the path of ascension of that being. So find someone you resonate with. Don't just believe what everybody is telling you. Have some discernment. Sense in your body what feels right. What feels right for me right now? Does this feels like my truth? And open your mind and you will receive a yes or a no. In your case, we're gonna make it easy for you. It's completely fine for you to have the implants. It makes no harm. If you wish to bless them with your holiness, if you wish to bat them in with unconditional loving light, golden energy and love, infinite peace, infinite love, infinite light, every morning when you wake up, when you do your meditations, while you anchor more in the belief that it's completely fine for you, then we suggest for you to do it. And then more will be revealed into which are the action steps for you to take with these implants or not. Just focus on your feel good and on loving everything that is part of your being, of your physical vessel, of your energetic body, and make peace and love with all the decisions that your previous versions of self did. It's all fine. All is well. All is well. Wow. Okay. Hi Nikki, thank you for becoming friends with me. Hi new friend. I would like to have a different perspective. I have watched your videos on the different levels of consciousness and I love how you explain them. I haven't had time to participate, but when I do, I would love to participate in your Q&As. That's beautiful, love. And see, your question was added, your statement, your gratitude, so you're participating. Thank you so much for your presence. Thank you so much for watching the levels of consciousness video and for allowing more of unconditional loving light that is already yours to be presented to you through the vessel of Nikki. You're unconditionally loved. And this is the last question. Are you a starseed? Thank you for your question, dear one. Nikki doesn't define herself as anything. Previous versions of Nikki, and probably in previous videos, he used the term starseed because she was discovering herself, discovering her different archetypes. That's why she always states, anything I say today, I allow myself to change my mind and become a completely different embodiment and a different being one day later. If I wish, right now, I'm a different being. Right now, I'm a different being. Right now, I'm a different being. How fun is that? Not having any attachment and identification with the small self, with the I, with concepts, with conceptualization, and these tools and symbols of identifying with any words. Nikki right now defines herself as all that is and the nothingness beyond all that is. God consciousness and the awareness beyond the I, the void. This is the most and highest state of being that any being can allow themselves to experience. It is just a beautiful state of realization that you are the God consciousness, that you created the worlds, that you created the planets, that you created the starseeds, that you created all the beings in the multiverses, in the galaxies, in the vortexes, the tunnels, the void. It's all a creation of self, higher self with upper S, a creation from you, a gift from you to you. So, we'll suggest for coming into the understanding of yourself from the point of this God consciousness, and then transcending this God consciousness and becoming the all that is, becoming the awareness beyond the all that is. I am, I is, I am, I is, I am, I is. I am everything, I am nothingness. I am everything, I am nothingness. All is well, all is well, all is well. Wow. Well, we're an hour in. Wow, this was beautiful. Thank you so much for allowing me to express my higher selves through you. Thank you so much for allowing me to be the vessel of the light and to bring forth these realizations and these embodiments for your next version of self, for the activation of your highest and most delicious and probable timeline of existence. You are all here for a reason. All the beings that are watching and will be watching this Q&A are connected to each other, and you can see it through the questions that came through the similarities, through the synchronicities. All is one, and we'll suggest for you to connect with more aspects of yourself, to put down your walls and express the loving light that you are, because the world would reward you with its loving, unconditional light and love, pure, loving light awareness. That's what you are. Awareness, love, light. Awareness, love, light. All is well. See, I want to come back to Nicky, and then it's like, boom, they want to talk through me. I'm like, thank you so much. And they're like, all is well, all is well. Let's just play with both, right? It's fun. I'll leave you with the intention that everything that was said, it's embodied, it's absorbed, it's crystallized, it's appreciated, and you're going to use it to anchor more and more and more of your highest self. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in my next Q&A, sending you all my love and all my light.